In 2019, creative architects and interiors were hired to design a one-of-a-kind religious congregational center for a Jain trust in Chennai, India. But they faced a challenge. The trust did not want to use HVAC system to cool the building, as Jainism believes in creating less impact on the environment. How do you create a sustainable and comfortable building with low running cost, in a hot and humid climate? The factors responsible for maintaining a comfortable environment are climate and wind, sun path and shadow, solar insolation, glare and daylight, fenestration and shading. To avoid heat gain in habitable spaces, the building should be screened from harsh sunlight. The western side is already shaded by an adjoining building. The unoccupied spaces such as staircase, lift, and restrooms act as a screen in the eastern side. The overall heat absorbed by the building is reduced by using autoclaved aerated concrete blocks that traps air like in a thermos flask. Also, the building has been lined with extruded polystyrene thermal insulation. These layers avoid rise in temperature. By using earthen pots on the roof, we are creating air gaps, which reduces heat gain. Finally, heat-reflecting tiles cover the terrace floor, that is exposed to maximum direct sunlight. In a humid climate, moisture stays in the air unless there is a continuous flow. This governs the air changes per hour. Openings allow air to enter and should be placed in the direction of the wind. The air inside with time becomes warm. This hot air on each floor escapes into a hot air duct through louvers. In the Vyakyan hall, with high ceiling, airflow gets restricted to specific zones and does not cover the entire volume, hence two high-volume low-speed fans allow air to be channelized without the need of multiple ceiling fans. But how do we create airflow in spaces that do not fall in the natural wind direction? The architect came up with a clever idea to lower the ceiling, and gave jolly walls and louvered doors that allow wind to move through. The wind entering through the staircase passes the louvered doors and GRC panels, to enter the main hall and private rooms. By utilizing different kinds of louvers in the staircase core, cross-ventilation is ensured in the main occupied rooms. This improved the air changes per hour by many folds. With the application of innovative design principles, ingenious planning and using suitable materials, if a temperature difference of 6 degrees can be achieved between the inside and the outside environment, then what other interesting ways could possibly be there to live in harmony with nature?